So good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. The name is Kojo, Blockchain Kojo. We are here to share some information. Information is the most valuable currency. We are not giving financial advice, but when you understand that everything we're going to share with you today is fact-checked, right? We are not reading from a script. We are giving you facts that is out there that you can go ahead and do your own research, take control of your own finances, and for the first time, you are able to earn a return on investment in a project where you control your capital, where you control your profits, and no one, absolutely no one is in control of the entire ecosystem but technology and the user and him or herself, right? So we're gonna go on to the New York Times. They have an article that basically defines what DeFi is, right? What is DeFi? Right now, they're going to break it down very simple, in a very simple manner. It's short for decentralized finance. It is the main umbrella that covers the entire crypto universe, right? So in case you think this is boring, you're about to get into a little bit section of it that's very exciting. You are able to send and receive money, as we know in the traditional system, but you need intermediaries, right? Many of us are earning, making ROI or making profits on different platforms, but it's still controlled by a centralized institution, person, or entity, and hence they determine the future and how things go, and they're able to stop it in between. But when you come into this world of DeFi, you replace those middlemen with technology, software, and we're gonna speak about what the software is. The next thing we're gonna look at is Amazon. They will give you a little description as to what DeFi entails. And whatever we're going to share about you about this project, you can literally find out that it has all the characteristics of true DeFi. So in DeFi, the number one thing that you're doing is the ability to lend and borrow. We are able to lend capital directly to the blockchain to 3 top decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and SunSwap, which are all in turn run by software and no human intermediary, right? So lending and borrowing, the ability to trade, that's swapping one crypto for the other, not leverage trading, and the asset exchange and swap. So we're going to speak about the use of stable coins and other cryptocurrencies all in one digitized platform that runs on the blockchain. So when you come over here, the name of the project is called Fintoch. But what is Fintoch all about? The first thing they talk about is they are a cutting edge DeFi technology. They have made blockchain finance so easy. We have a lady that's in our community, over 7 years old, Lady Dorette. She's in this community. She's able to use her app. She's able to earn, and she sometimes does not even need any help from anyone into doing every single thing, because for the first time, DeFi has been put in one single decentralized wallet where you can do every single thing from the palm of your hand, right? So what does this ecosystem constitute? It's a person-to-person blockchain financial platform. The main business, as we see here, is borrowing, investments in the form of lending, and financing people, the exact definitions we saw previously. Now, what is exclusive? What is unique about this that separates this from Trust Wallet and all these other decentralized wallets out there? They have a hybrid security technology. And they are telling you with their chest out, users are able to enjoy a zero risk investment. You are not hearing this from me. This is coming right from this website. But the next thing you ask is, well, can you validate this on other third parties? Is there another third party, a gatekeeper, that can validate everything that they're saying? And the answer is yes. We'll get to that very shortly. Also, for the first time, we have a project that the minute you become an investor, they are giving you the ability to become a owner, a shareholder. You earn equity in the form of shares of this project. They have an equity token. We'll speak about it. So not only are you earning your ROI going about your business, but then you are being rewarded with a piece of value that keeps going up every day. When I got started, it was somewhere around $2 billion in equity. Currently, it's stretching to about $3 billion in equity. This is amazing, right? So here you're going to find about some more information. This is the COO. He is the main person that constitutes the entire marketing structure. They created an LLC license in the US that handles the entire marketing of the technology. Why? Because technology cannot walk, cannot speak for itself. So this is the community that has been able to grow it to 25 million wallets. It launched when it had its audit with Certic in April and started mainstream in June. This project is heavily marketed in Asia. They've been to so many countries. Every single month, there is an event globally around the world. So we're gonna learn some more things. So if you're saying that this project, this ecosystem is not run by people, then who is supervising this entire ecosystem? Here we have nodes. What is a node? A node is the point on the blockchain, a digital or physical device running on software that validates transactions, puts it in an accounting book structure, and puts it on the chain. The block put on chain, blockchain. Very simple. That is your basic definition of blockchain. As you can see, so many different locations around the world, Singapore, Netherlands, all these nodes, 100 of them are around the world in different locations that truly ensures a decentralized supervision. So now let's come to an article, right? This article is featured on Binance, people, written by CoinCU, one of the biggest scan auditing project protocols in the entire crypto space. What they do is that they look at all the projects, they analyze the data, and they find out which ones have the best security audits as of now. And they are telling us that this is a recent article, 2023, they did their list and put out the top 5 crypto projects with the highest audit trust score. We're talking about the audit trust score. And who is this audit they are getting from? Where's the information coming from? They have looked at all the audits coming from companies like Certic, right? Certic. So Certic published their own list, and they took that list and found the top 5 out of that list that Certic put. Now we're gonna see who is on this top 5, but before we do, they are telling us right here that the entire crypto market as of last year till now had so many different failures with crypto platforms, projects, and even cryptocurrencies. So for them to come out with this list, they had to come out with the finest of them all. So what is this list constituting? All the top 5: Crypto Unity, Calamaro Network. I'll just go through. We see Fintoch. We're gonna go right into it. You wanna be excited. Core DAO, people. We are being put with some of the biggest protocols currently on the blockchain. And let's read quickly about Fintoch. The first thing they talk about is the fact that it's a DeFi that gives people access to loans and allows people to lend. Simply put, now they are speaking about the technology. This technology is now world acclaimed, has taken multiple awards. Most award was from the Hong Kong government for innovation in technology, right? So the hybrid security technology has multiple signatures, and you can achieve a truly decentralized supervision, ensuring that users' funds are free from any risk of loss. It's saying right here that users' funds are free from any risk of loss. You did not hear it from me. You are seeing this article from a gatekeeper that we know in this industry. So the next thing you want to do is you want to go right into the PDF. Let's get into how we are able to earn, right? Now we understand there's a technology back in this ecosystem. Now we understand that we are able to see the different levels of validation. Now, how do we get into this? How do we be a part of this? And what is the criteria? So this blue box represents the wallet, people. So let me go back on the website. As you see, there is no email and password to get started. Why? Because this is not a centralized project. You literally have to download the other technology they developed, which is a decentralized wallet. You get a seed phrase. You are able to import this into MetaMask, into Trust Wallet, into Token Pocket, and it works. That's how powerful their technology is, right? So you download this decentralized wallet, you get an ID from anyone who is already in this community to create your own wallet. And then now you're able to deposit your crypto. We're going to speak about the cryptos we are using here, which is USDT, right? Ethereum, BNB, right? Mainly there is no Bitcoin use here, but we're able to use Tron, USDT, Litecoin, and BNB and Ethereum as well. You lend, and we'll speak about the earning potential. You are able to get 100% return in 63 days, all from the comfort of a secure wallet that cannot be controlled by anyone except for the person with the seed phrase. So that's how we get started. So this blue box is your wallet. Now you're a lender. You lend and you earn a minimum of 1% a day. All you have to do is lend, sit back, and you never have to touch a single thing and keep earning day after day after day. That's how simple this ecosystem is. The nodes validate the contracts on the wallets. So lender and borrower, they control all the movement. Now we are supplying liquidity to exchanges. So all the different traders, all the different institutions that are on these exchanges that require liquidity also access through the same portal. 2% a day they are charged in fees. 2% a day they are charging fees for the 7-day contract, and we are getting 1% a day. You can understand that this is a very viable ecosystem. The other 1% is rewarding the community of community-based incentives. We'll get into that. My co-host will get into that. I've not seen any project that is able to allow people to earn more than $50,000 every single day until I came on this project and realized that it is mind-blowing, right? So these lenders have to also, the borrowers have to make a deposit of 50% so they don't even get your money for free. They are not getting your money for free. They have to put down 50% in order to borrow and be on these exchanges, making a ton of profit in DeFi, and they get charged all these fees. The house never loses. Last time I checked, who's the house? You, the lender. There's no middleman. There's no company. There's no CEO. You, the lender, are the house. For the first time, we can say this with our chest out, that we are the house. Now, we know about Certic. They're one of the biggest, right? They worked with Goldman Sachs, Sequoia Lending, Yale University. So just name it. They know exactly what they are doing, right? The audit, as you can see, is currently actually even updated, and they're adding new features. Why? Because this blockchain ecosystem is coming out with its own blockchain because it currently runs on Tron, Ethereum, and Binance. But starting from June, it would run on its own public chain, which will be able to host multitudes of cryptocurrencies because it's cross-chain. Your Solana, your Bitcoin, whatever you have will work and move on this blockchain, and you pay the smallest amount in fees today in crypto just for using this blockchain. So this is how we lend. You come right in, you have your currency USDT, either TRC20 on Tron, BEP20 on Binance, or ERC20 on Ethereum, and you will earn 1% every day on all of these currencies in that same currency that you lend. So you're not earning any funny coin, any special coin. If you lend BNB, you earn BNB. If you lend Dogecoin, you earn Dogecoin. If you lend USDT, you earn USDT every 24 hours, right? Now, as we can see, the people that are borrowing all these different institutions that trade within these ecosystems, right? Uniswap alone has more trading volume than Binance or Coinbase. They are the biggest when it comes to decentralized trading. So there's a ton of need for our liquidity every single minute. They deposit 50% for a 7-day cycle, and they go right on the exchange. You don't see them withdrawing any of this capital they loan because the contracts that ensure that users' funds are free from risk of loss take them right on the exchange and liquidates them in 7 days, regardless of if they are done or not. That's how powerful the system is. Our funds always come back home with profit. The next thing is, can you see these trades, right? So many people are in different projects where they have to rely on someone telling them that there is something going on in the background, and you have thousands of users and none of them can see a single proof of evidence. For the first time, right in your wallet, you will go to the homepage. There is token list and there's swap list. When you go to the swap list, every lender, they'll let you see about 10 to 15 per wallet. because there's thousands and thousands of them, but every single lender, their loan contract wallet is here. It takes you right to the blockchain, BSC scan, Tron scan, or Ether scan, where you can see the timestamp for the borrow loan, you can see the profit generated, and you can see their wallet address as well on these blockchains that no one else can fake because it has to be put on chain by those validators in those blockchains. This is different, people. This is very different. Also, with the Fintoch wallet, you can download the wallet, create your seed phrase, you can deposit your crypto, you can delete the app. You can say, you know what, I put my money in Fintoch, but I don't want to use the Fintoch wallet. I want to see if it works on Token Pocket. I want to see if it works on IM Token. You will import your seed phrase into any of these wallets, and whatever capital you put will be sitting right there waiting for you, because your money is never with Fintoch, people. If you know anything about decentralized wallets, it is on the blockchain, signed by your key, your signature key, your seed phrase, and only you control the movement of that crypto. That is how we are able to lend, we're able to earn with the safety that they provide. Is there any other way that money is generated in this ecosystem to keep paying ROI? Well, yes, there's a ton of ways. So many crypto projects want to promote or advertise to over 25 million wallets in Fintoch. So what do? They pay a fee to advertise on our dashboards. You will see so many banners of cryptos that want you to be excited about them, but you can use your profits to transact and purchase, or you can get your own capital to buy long, to buy Bentley, right? Tyking, whatever it is that you want to do, you have the ability to do that. They have a ton of liquidity. We spoke about the blockchain. The next thing is the FTH equity token. Now, this FTH is not what you're earning from your ROI. No, but as an investor, you want to be excited about this. A Middle Eastern family had to put down $1 billion just to own 18% of this equity. 52% is responsible for the ecosystem's growth. 30% is paid out to investors in the form of royalties. How does this work? For every $100 of your own capital that you earn, you invest $10,000, you earn $100 a day. For every $100 of this capital that you earn, $1 worth of FTH equity is given to you for free. This is huge because when you look at it, you could have hundreds, thousands of this FTH coin. And I seen it move from when I got started around 28,000 a coin to 45,000 a coin. That's about a 2x. Imagine you have earned with time 1,000, 2,000 worth of this coin, and it keeps going up, all because you have invested and earned your ROI in USDT, but you still get rewarded a piece of this ecosystem. I have never seen anything like this. I wake up every morning excited about what is coming on in this ecosystem. They have a roadmap, and when I tell you that they are listing on the NASDAQ in 2024, you would have to see it to believe it. They have the white paper for their blockchain already out. You have to see it to believe it. Binance is in communication with them to launch their cryptocurrency. After the lenders in this ecosystem are able to mine it, you will have to see it to believe it. So every single month, they have events all around the world, literally all throughout Asia, mainly. They're coming to Dubai in May, right? And then they're going to be in Tokyo, Japan in June. And July, they're going to be in Singapore. I'm definitely going out to the event in Dubai. So if you're here and you want to see the marketing structure that's behind pushing this entire ecosystem, every event so far, they've had about 6,000 to 10,000 people show up at every single event. This is exciting. So as you can see, 2025 was their roadmap goal, but they had to bring it further because they already hit 25 million wallets. 100 million wallets is very, very possible within the next year, if you ask me. So that is the end of the presentation. Very, very simple, very, very detailed. You've seen the ability to earn off your own capital. But now, what if I told you you can create 3 streams of income in one single project? 3 streams of income in one single project. So Queen Sassy, are you on right now? Are you live? Are you ready to drop the bomb on them?
Absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely.
okay, awesome. So I'm gonna tune off right now, but just so I know everyone heard me, just so I know everyone could see my screen, please drop a 7. So I know that everything I said was able to reach every single member that's on here. Drop a 7 in the chat for me. Drop a 7 in the chat for me. Thank you, I appreciate it. I have never seen anything like this, but the minute you hear how you're able to amass wealth of even up to $50,000 a day per day, you want to stick around to hear what Sassy has to say. So thank you. I appreciate your time. I respect everybody on here, Blockchain Kojo.
Wow, wow, wow. As usual, very informative session here by Kojo. And guys, you know, we're doing it big. We're doing it big, as you can see. And if you enjoyed everything that you heard, if it got you really excited, drop some ones in the chat, because we're going to do a deeper dive into how you can make money every single day in this ecosystem. Hands-free, guys, hands-free. You literally have to do nothing more than take action and get involved. So let's dive straight into it. How do you get started with Fintoch? Okay. Now, first of all, you know, you join with a minimum of $100. It's as easy as that, right? You join with at least $100. Right? If you're looking to make a big bag every day, then of course you're gonna come in with a big bag that can make you a big bag. Make sense? So you make daily profit of 1% a day, and after 7 days, you earn 1.5% compounded on your ROI, which is amazing, guys. Now, your profit can be withdrawn on a daily basis, and your capital can be withdrawn in a 7-day cycle. Now, you are able to reinvest every 7 days. You're able to automatically have the system do that for you. So when the 7-day cycle is over, it just continues to compound and grow your money every single day. And we're going to show you more about how and what that looks like. Okay. You can also top up your capital whenever you wish. And when you decide to withdraw your ROI, right, there is a 5% fee. So what are we looking at here in terms of earnings? So you make 8.5% weekly, 36 to 40% on a monthly basis, and 100% in 63 days, guys, meaning that you actually earn back what you have put into the system in 63 days. In less than 2 months or 2 months thereabout, you are cooking on oil, right? You have recuperated your capital and you are now risk-free. So let's look at what the numbers will look like, right? This is what the numbers would look like, literally. So if you decided, for example, to start with $100, okay, $100, you'll be making $1 a day, $36 in the first month. In 2 months, you would have recuperated your capital, right? So now you're 100% back in the green, right? In 6 months, you're at $800. And in a year, you're at $6,400, right? Simple as that. Now, what if you decided to start with something bigger, $500? Now you're at $5 a day. You made $180 your first month. The second month, you made $500. 6 months, you're at $4,000. And in a year, you are at $32,000, guys. That is insane, right? That is pretty crazy. Okay. Now let's go further. What if you decided to start with $1,000? Now you're really starting to get cooking here, right? You're really getting cooking here. You start at $1,000. Now you make $10 a day, $360 in the first month. The second month, you've already recuperated your $1,000 back, okay? You're in the green. 6 months, you're at $8,000, and in a year, you would have turned that 1,000 into $64,000. Guys, this is just sweet, right? And if you feel like this is just super sweet, type in super sweet in the chat, right? Guys, these earnings are all hands-free. What if you started with 5,000? Now you're making $50 a day, 1,800 the first month, right? The second month, you've recuperated back your 5,000. In a year, you would have turned that 5,000 into $320,000. Guys, this is just amazing, right? We see sweet, 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 sweet is dropping in the chat. It is all sweet all here, guys. What if you started with 10,000? Now you're making 100 a day, recuperated by 2 months. In a year, that 10,000 would have turned into 6 figures, 640,000, guys. This is amazing. How about you started with 50,000? Now you're making $500 a day, and you would have turned that into $3.2 million. Guys, you just literally turned 5 figures into 7 figures, right, in 1 year. This is just amazing. And if you are a big baller, right, and you drop 100,000, you are now making $1,000 per day. And in a year, you would have turned that into 6.4 million. How about if you went further than that and you dropped that 6.4 back in for a year? You would now be sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars. Guys, this is literally how amazing this is and how powerful the power of compounding is. So this gives you an idea, right, of what you can do, what you can make. And if you want a copy of this chart, you are able to find it in our Telegram, right? So if you haven't joined our Telegram group yet, anyone who has the link, please drop it in the WhatsApp so that everyone can join the Telegram, guys. Loads and loads of information in there. And we're about to start doing some amazing voice calls in there as well. So moving on. How else can we make money with Fintoch? Now, if you are an investor and you're just looking, to just put your money somewhere where it's making money for you, then awesome. That is fine. That is cool, right? But if you are also an entrepreneur in the house, drop entrepreneur in the chat. Let's see how many go-getters, shot callers, boss lady and bosses that are in this Zoom, that are on this Zoom today. Drop entrepreneur in the chat. Okay, so Fintoch said, hey, I want you to help us to grow this community, and we are going to reward you very generously for doing so. So how does Fintoch do this? So what they're doing is on your first level, which means everyone who you invite to Fintoch, you will be paid 15% of their earnings. Nice, right? That is super duper nice. So for example, if you have 10,000 on your level 1 and 1% of 10,000 is $100, you're making 15%, you're making $15 a day just on your level 1. Okay, if on your second level you have the same amount, you're making 10%, you're making $10 on your level 2. Guys, this is just an example, right? If on your first level you had $1,000, you're making $150, right, per day. Guys, this is per day, and this will go on forever and ever and ever and ever and never stop. But they said, let's take it a little further. For those who are really serious about this, right? We have a ranking system where we're going to pay you extra daily bonuses and dividends. So the first rank, right? They're saying, hey, if you have 5 direct referrals and your team investment calculates up to $50,000 in total, we're going to pay you $100 per day as a GM. All right. If your team goes up to 150,000 in volume and you have 2 GMs from different lines, you are now VP. We're going to pay you $150 to $300 per day. Guys, this is literally over 10 grand a month in residual income. This is amazing, right? SVP, now you have two VPs, right? You've grown those two lines and you now have two VPs from different lines. Your team investment is 500,000. Now you're making $600 to $1,500 per day. Guys, this is amazing. Now you're making over 45 grand a month. That is just insane. ED, now your two VPs are now SVPs. You're now earning $1,500 to $5,000 per day, guys. This is just crazy, right? Crazy, 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 crazy. How about MD? Now you have two EDs from different lines, or you have a team volume of $13,000 to $30,000. Guess what? You are now making, guys, $13,000 to $30,000 per day, not per week, not per month, per day. This is just the amazingness of what we are looking at here in this opportunity, guys. We are taking no prisoners with this opportunity because we see exactly what it is for what it is. We have a very solid, very, very solid opportunity looking at here in Fintoch. And you know what? As if that wasn't enough, they decided to take it a little step further. Now, if you are an MD and you have an MD under you, they said, hey, we are going to pay you a daily incentive of 20% of all your GMs, your MDs, right, that you have in your downline. And then where you're going to earn a share in the company pool of 10% of the total company's profit. So if the company made $100 million this month, right, 10% of that would be around $10 million. That would be shared between all of the MDs in that qualify for this particular bonus, guys. This is amazing, and I'm sure you can see the money. I'm sure you can see the fire. I'm sure you can see what is happening here in this opportunity. We literally have a solid platform, a solid program, a solid opportunity that we can show so many people, and they can make money risk-free. They can make money with very low risk, right? And they can make it whilst they're sleeping, whilst they're eating, whilst they're relaxing with their family. And whilst they're doing that, we as entrepreneurs can also be making a lot of money, not just through our investment, but through showing other people this amazing opportunity. So drop in the chat for me where you feel you would want to hit in this ecosystem, on this ranking system in this year of 2023, going through with Fintoch, guys. Yes, yes, yes. I'm going to go ahead and pass back over to Kojo, and we're going to take some questions. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. The information feels so brand new every single moment I hear it. So for me, all I know is that MD is just a stepping stone to a higher level of financial wealth. And I'm excited. I can't wait. If you know you're fired up, just drop a 7 in the chat. We are going to allow some questions. We are going to allow some questions very soon. Let me stop the recording real quick.